Good evening, Erev Tov. We're going to finish off the second perek in Hilchot Teshuvah from the Rambam. Two last quick halachot, quite important. Yesterday we learned the importance and the obligation that we have to go and ask our fellows for forgiveness. We learned what should be done if they don't ask for forgiveness. You go once, twice, 3 times. If that doesn't work, you would have other people go on your behalf to try to beseech the individual to make up with you. Now that's on the asking side. What about on the receiving side? So listen to what the Rambam says. Halacha Yud. Asur le'adam liot achzari. An individual is not allowed to be cruel. Velo yitpayes. And not allow himself to be appeased and to make up. Ela yeh noach liratzot v'kashe lichos, as it says in Pirkei Avot. Be very easy to make up and hard to make yourself angry. There's 4 types of people the Mishnah tells us. The best of them is the one who's very easy to forgive and to make up and to make peace, and very hard to make angry. Just to mention, the opposite is the worst individual. One who gets angry very, very fast, as we said last night, very short fuse, and he's very, very hard to make up with. So we're talking, the Rambam says, be easy to make up with and very hard to anger. Again, that's Avodat HaMidot. It's trying to self-perfect, better ourselves and our character traits. But the Rambam says, do not be cruel, do not be achzari, and not accept when one comes to ask you forgiveness. ובשעה שמבקש ממנו החוטא למחול, מוחל בלב שלם ובנפש חפצה. A person, when they come to ask you forgiveness, with a full heart forgive, and a willing spirit, meaning go along with it and don't be such a kapdan, so stringent on others. If one hurt you, bothered you, ruined you, sinned against you, very, very wrong. Lo yakum v'lo yatur. Don't hold a grudge. Do not take any revenge. Try to be as much as willing and loving and accepting as possible. V'zeu darkam shel zera Yisrael. That's what Jewish people do. V'libam anachon. That is one whose heart is on straight. Head on straight, heart on straight. Af va'aval avdei av kochavim arei lev. Those who have a uncircumcised heart, a closed heart, very stubborn, very, very stringent on others. Enan ken ela ve'evratan shamira netzach. Rather, they hold other people's wrongdoings towards them forever. We're going to see now, well, we'll mention it. When we are forgiving and accepting for others, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will be the same to us. Midah k'neged midah, measure for measure. The way you act towards others is the way HaKadosh Baruch Hu will act with you. If you are a very stringent judge on everybody from the past year, and you have lines and people and coming and no, I'm not forgiving you until this and this and this, or I'm not forgiving you at all, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to be very stringent on on that same person as well. But one who's willing, one who understands, you know what, it won't be the first and it won't be the last one who ever wronged you. Sometimes in life we have to know who we can get close to, who we can rely on, who not. But to bear hatred on an individual, we don't need to live like brothers with every single person and every single Jew even. We have to know people. There's certain people which you bring over to your house. There's certain people you don't. There's certain people you do business with. Certain people you allow your wife to talk to. Certain women you don't want your wife to talk to. There's certain people you let your kids play with, certain people not. You need to know everybody. You need to love them for who they are. There's no reason why you need to hate someone. But there's also no obligation that you need to live with them in the same house and do everything with them. So therefore you need to just be a little loose. Take it easy, as we say. Be easy to appease, easy to make peace. Know your friends. Don't be naive. Know your enemies. But there's no reason to hate. As we explained last night, it's all from HaKadosh Baruch Hu anyways. That's what the Rambam is telling us. Yud Aleph, the last halakha, the perek. If one wronged someone, and the guy passed away before Yom Kippur, or before you had the opportunity to ask for your forgiveness, you did something wrong to him, and the guy passed away, chas v'shalom. Take 10 people to his grave. Go to his grave. And say in front of all of them, Chatati l'Hashem Elokai Yisrael Velipnoni ze shekach vekach asiti lo. You need to even tell them. It's embarrassing, but that's part of the regret and the confession. In front of everyone, you say, I've done wrong to this individual. This is what I did to him, and you are asking forgiveness in front of those 10. And then the Rambam says, what if you owed the guy money, or you stole from him, you want to do teshuvah? Who do you give it to?
Money.
Very good. Yachziru leyorshim. Give it to the children. Give it to the inheritors. Lo haya yodea lo yorshin yanicheu bebet din vidvadeh. He says give it to the bet din. Interesting. He doesn't say give it to the bet knesset. He says give it to bet din, and they'll take care of it. So what does bet din do with it? Well, either they'll hold on to it until someone comes and collects it, or they'll give it to the poor people. But the concept is very serious. I mean, chas v'shalom, but it could happen. What? It could be they need it, right?
Maybe.
But it's something very serious. Sometimes, people have passed away in the past year. It's a fact. And every year people pass away. It's part of life. Did you have that opportunity of going and asking for forgiveness from that person that passed away? Or maybe do you need to go alone to the Bet HaKvarot? Or maybe do you need to go with 10 people if it was something serious to the Bet HaKvarot to ask for forgiveness? Something that we, amongst all the other parts of Teshuvah, also maybe need to pay proper attention to, B'ezrat Hashem. Kosh Baruch Hu again will accept our Teshuvah and give us the courage to confront those who we've wronged and ask forgiveness, and give us the easy-going heart, lev basar, in order to forgive others, B'ezrat Hashem. Baruch Adonai L'olam.